Hi, and welcome to a new video. We have something very special today. We are first doing a tribute to Canadian Card Breakers, which is an absolutely fantastic channel, Dad and Tristan. So if you haven't been there, you've got to go there and check it out. It's so much fun. Just love every single one of their videos. So they open primarily hockey, but also do a lot of baseball and sometimes other sports as well. They are big Toronto fans, Leafs, Blue Jays, but Tristan also likes the Flames, Calgary Flames, and the upcoming team Seattle Kraken. Tristan is also a huge fan of all kinds of airplanes, as well as boats, especially the Titanic. But he has a definite collection of different kinds of planes, and he likes to show them off on the channel. So we are going to rip some baseball, but let's talk about some planes first. So I have here this really nice t-shirt. This is the Hadley Page Halifax, I guess artist conception of the plane when it was new. This plane, reconstructed version of the damaged plane, is now housed at the National Air Force Museum of Canada in Trenton, Ontario. So I've been there a number of times, and I got this really cool t-shirt there. So it's got the Hadley Page Halifax on the front, and try to get this on the shoulder, National Air Force Museum of Canada. So just tell you a little bit about the aircraft. So this is a Royal Canadian Air Force plane, Halifax LW-170. It crash landed, I believe, August 10th, 1945, while the crew was out doing routine weather patrols over the Irish Sea. They had a fuel leak in one of the engines, and they weren't able to make it to their base. So they intentionally landed the plane on the sea. They were able to evacuate the plane so that they wouldn't drown. And they were picked up by other forces that came to their rescue. The plane stayed afloat for about 9 hours after it was landed, but then eventually sank. But people had a general idea where the plane was. 70 years later, an international crew decided to try to bring the plane to the surface and restore it. So that they were able to do that. There was a lengthy restoration that went on, and the plane is back together and it's in the museum, and it's absolutely spectacular. So if you have a chance to go to the National Air Force Museum in Ontario, you definitely should go. It's just amazing. It's a really good time. Okay, next up, I want to show you this absolutely incredible mural that I have in one of the rooms in the house here. This is actually the Land Kraken's room. So he's out roaming everywhere, getting into trouble all day long, but at night he stays in his own room because I can't keep an eye on him while he's sleeping. And he's just so prone to eating things that are not food, mainly paper and cardboard, and I don't want him to get sick. So when I bought this house in 2007, I did not know this was here because the former owner put a giant piece of furniture in front of it when I came to look at the house. Maybe they thought I wouldn't like it and not buy the house, but I was very surprised when they took their furniture out, and this incredible World War II mural was painted directly on the wall. It's very big, I'd say probably about 5 by 6 feet. And you can see there's a plane and it's being followed by another plane there. I'm not completely sure which kind of plane this is, but it's very cool. And you can see there's a filing cabinet here, but down below is a winding river and a countryside. So it looks like they're flying over countryside somewhere in Europe, and just super cool thing to have. So Dad, you better watch out. Tristan's going to want this on his wall, for sure. Okay, next up, let's check in with the Land Kraken. So you can see he's got himself a very good view of where I'm going to rip the cards, right over here. So he is ready to go. Okay, so we've got our cards ready here. So I'm going to show you some cards I pulled, as well as some cards I got in break. So these are all Toronto. Well, there's a few Flame cards here, but all of these are Toronto Blue Jays cards, this big stack here. So we're going to open that, and then after that, we're going to open this little mini blaster, Leather and Lumber. Oh, here's this. Thought this was 2019. Maybe it's 2018. There's an Otani on the front. It's 10 cards per box. And I had never seen this before, but, oh, it's new for 2019. Here we go. Find one auto or mem card per box on average. So there's 10 cards, and looks like one will be an auto or a mem. Just thought, well, this would be a fun little rip. So we're going to open that and see what's in there. So before we do the baseball, because Tristan likes Flames, I'll show you some Flames cards that I pulled from last year's Allure Hockey. I'm going to be opening this year soon. But last year, I pulled this nice red die cut of Johnny Gaudreau. So that's a red rainbow. I pulled a white die cut of Matthew Tkachuk. And double duty Flame, and now likely to be the captain of the Kraken, Mark Giordano, white rainbow die cut. So those were some pretty cool pulls. And now let's look at some baseball. So don't have nearly as much in my collection for baseball as I do for hockey, but here's some Blue Jays I pulled last year. So here's a Hyunjin Ryu on the right, I pulled from Stadium Club. And then this very nice Vlad Guerrero Jr. This is a Donruss. TR3. Some special kind of Donruss card, but very, very cool Vlad Jr. card. And then, of course, this year I pulled a couple of these Austin Martin Chromes, which is really great for me because now he's on the Twins. So working on the Austin Martin collection. So let's put these up in the background. And we've got some baseball group break results. So this is from Kevin's Budget Card Breaks. So in one of his recent videos, I took the Twins and the Jays. So Twins we will see in a different video. But let's open these up and see what we got for the Jays. Looks like we got a big stack of cards here. So we've got a Bowman, Nate Pearson, rookie card. We've got an Alec Manoah. We've got a Bo. We've got a Bowman Chrome, Jordan Groshans, shortstop. We've got a Santiago Espinal. We've got a Nate Pearson, rookie. Looks like these must be Series 2. Alejandro Kirk. Tom Hatch. I think I just saw him pitching against the Twins. The Twins have been playing the Jays. These names are super hard to read. Julian Merriweather. I'm not too familiar with him. Future Stars, Bo Bichette. Very cool. Robbie Ray, pitcher. Blue Jays. Outfielders, double down. We got the masking going on there. Blue Jays team card. Very cool. Got a Hyunjin Ryu. Got a Danny Jensen. Got a Tanner Roark. Got a post-game hand wash. Oh, they're getting some hand sanitizer going there, looks like. Got a Calvin Biggio. Got a Vladdy Jr. Got a Matt Shoemaker. Got a Brandon Drury. Got a Sean Yamaguchi. Got a Toscar Hernandez. Yeah, he hit a home run against my Twins last night. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Rowdy Tellez. Just getting everybody on the Jays here. Randall Grichuk. Ken Giles. Tell you Walker. Hard to read that. And a George Springer. Looks like he's having a good time there. So that is the first pile of Jays hits. It's pretty much everybody showing up there. And the second pile. Now this has got a little bit of foily action. Juan Guzman. Orlando Hudson. Oh, that's a pretty neat looking card. Orlando Marcel climbing the wall. Wow. This is very, you'd think there'd be glitter coming off of there, but it's just sort of part of the card. Whoa, we got some kind of 3D Joe Carter Legend card here. It's like a 3D card. Very neat. Another 3D, Roberto Alomar. Jose Cruz Jr. Chris Carpenter. David Wells. David Wells on the Jays. That guy was certainly a character. Greg Myers. Daniel Norris. Got another Vladdy Jr. and another Alex Minot. So, some really nice pickups there from Kevin's Budget Card Breaks. So, I'll also put that link in the description. Go check it out. And now we come to the Mini Blaster. So, maybe there'll be a J in here. Maybe there'll be a Twin. Maybe there'll be an Ohtani. Don't know. So, yeah, a huge amount of packaging for 2 little packs. I guess they don't want them to get damaged. So, here they are. You only get 10 cards, so they better be good. So, I don't know if these are going to be hard to open. Pause this a sec. Okay, I had to find Decoy Green Legs. He was again hanging out with that big pile of Krills. They seem to all be good buddies now. But I'm going to pull some baseball here, not hockey. So, get lined up to get pack number 1 going. I have no idea what order these are in. And I'm starting out with a backwards card of Charlie Blackmon. Oh, wow. This is a super cool design. Biggest glove I've ever seen. Okay, we got a Charlie Blackmon. Next up, we've got a Blake Snell. He's also got the giant glove. Uh-oh, points again. I'm gonna look at, don't want to reveal this, so do it off camera. Yeah, Decoy Green Legs, you're pulling those Panini points. 150 points. Oh, that kind of sucks. That's probably going to mean we're not going to get a memo or an auto. But they do have some nice cards you can redeem for. You can get hockey. AJ Pollock with some bats. So I guess either you get the leather or you get the lumber. And Freddie Freeman. He's probably going to have the bats. Yep. Okay, interesting first pack. All right, next up. Oh, this is nice. Looks like we've got an insert of Ken Griffey Jr. Equalizers. Is this like a... It's kind of a... It looks like it's sort of a punch out or something. I'm not going to punch it though. But yeah, it's definitely... Looks like you could punch this part out. That's rather odd. Okay. Oh, we got something else cool. Starling Marte hit and run. Oh, they all kind of have this weird texturing on the back. Must be how the cards are made. Okay. We've got another equalizer. Giancarlo Stanton, Yankee Power. These cards are really quite neat. I wish you would get more in a blaster, though. Next, hit and run. Ichiro. Definite star power in here. So we got him hitting and we got him running. Very cool. Ichiro. And last card, Mojo. Home Run Kings. Ooh, Big Papi David Ortiz. Oh, this is pretty awesome. Definitely raised textured there. And the Papi on the back. So definite star power. Very, very interesting. Unfortunately, we got points instead of our Malmore Auto. But then again, not terrible because they do have some nice cards you can go after with the points. So I hope you had fun. Was certainly all kinds of Blue Jay madness going on. And some planes and some leather and lumber. So please like, sub, comment. Love talking to everyone. Definitely go check out Canadian Card Breakers. Good time will be had by all. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one.